Welcome back to Snobcast. This is episode 222.
We're back.
I think
We're
that's
back.
good luck or something.
After a brief hiatus, because the Snobs and we had some falling out issues.
It's good luck.
Also because maybe I was diagnosed with corona.
Again.
But we'll find out later in the episode about that.
Oh, my God.
But we have a very special guest today who doesn't have corona.
Yes.
Welcome back to the show. Rebellion Films' own Anthony Sarracco.
Oh, my God.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're all very
Welcome
excited
back.
to have you back in the studio.
Yeah.
Ant, I know you had a great time coming here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. I really enjoyed
finding parking.
finding parking
Is
about
it-
10 blocks away. Yeah.
For real, is that bad?
It's worse than fucking Manhattan here.
on the way out here.
The fuck? I seriously was gonna pull.
Cancel.
Yeah. I was like, hey, I can't make it.
We're definitely not paying you enough to be here.
Yeah.
It
It
was-
came close.
And
It
just so
came
you know,
close.
we treat all our guests that same way.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
reserved parking for anyone.
Yeah. We don't reserve parking. We can't.
No,
We can't on this
you
street.
can't, especially
I
on the
barely
street.
have any when I get here.
That's true. And you have a house.
And I imagine.
Fuck.
It's crazy.
No, that's fucked up.
Yeah, your street doesn't make any sense.
And it's a
Why-
one-way.
Like, how many
Yeah, I
people
know.
live on this street? Like,
A lot of people.
It's because, you know what, the new thing is that everybody decided to get a bachelor now. So it just adds one extra car per house.
there you go.
You know?
Yeah, but
And the street wasn't made for that.
You
It's
should
like
ask our mayor to do something about it.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's gonna
add
throw a bike path
Maybe she'll
over
put
here.
a bike path.
Yeah.
Nice
She
bike
just
path.
she just finished doing the commemorative one for Beirut. You didn't see that?
Oh, it was here, near here?
Yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
Mm.
She's gonna make another
Can
one.
make this whole street a green zone.
Yeah,
Be good.
a green zone. Well, they did that. They did that a few blocks away. Actually, they closed the entire street to traffic, and it's like a main way to get
Nah.
to like where you gotta go.
It sounds fun.
Yeah, no, it is.
Sounds typical.
But we shouldn't be talking about
We
streets,
should.
honestly.
Yeah.
We should be talking about
We have-
movies.
Yeah, we have
great filmmaker right here.
Anthony Sarracco here. I wanted to first, he welcomed you, but for all our fans, we're really sorry that you had to postpone the viewing of your new movie Tenant. We're
Well, it's Tendenza.
it's Tendenza. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Who are you interviewing again?
And that's Christopher Nolan.
That's
Uh,
Christopher. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm.
It's almost the same. Anthony Sarracco, Christopher Nolan.
I don't know what I'm doing
That's a real cocksucker fucking Yeah, that's a real yeah. Haha.
He told me to go with it.
Because like Tendenza and Tenet, they kind of go hand in hand. You know?
Yeah, it's almost like the same budget. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? If you put the movie posters
Yeah.
close enough to each other, you could probably
Yeah.
confuse
if
a couple.
If you cover one eye and squint with the other one, it'll almost look like
It
it's
almost
not
looks
the
like Robert
fucking same.
Pattinson. It almost looks like Robert Pattinson.
Why he's in that movie?
He is, yeah. He plays the vampire.
in Tendenza, right?
Wait, did you
Tendenza, yes.
Yes,
Imagine-
that's, yeah.
ever?
He's a Napolitan
But
vampire.
By the end of this episode, everyone's confused about what movie's what.
Yeah, nobody's gonna go watch it. Either movie.
he's a Napolitan vampire.
yeah.
Steve would know a lot about that.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, you have a film that's it's released in the theaters. Tendenza. It's a
Theatrical release.
theatrical release. Your first theatrical release.
My first theatrical release. Yeah.
Documentary film here in Montreal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge, man.
Yeah.
I went to see it. Great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Great
You
movie.
liked it?
I enjoyed it.
No, just saying that.
No, I'm not. I really did. I was very proud.
I'm gonna be really good with critics. Can you tell?
Yeah.
As my career goes on. Yeah.
Did you really?
Did you really?
But no, seriously, I was very proud. I've known you for a long time, and I saw your name on the screen. I was like, oh shit, this is
happening.
This is happening.
Yeah.
You know, so and it was cool. I went with my girlfriend, and we both enjoyed the movie, and and it's gonna be there for a while, right? It'll be
Yeah, it's probably gonna be there for another month, and then.
so at all
it's
Cinema
gonna go
Guzzo
to-
locations.
Yeah, it's at all Cinema Guzzo's, and it's gonna end up hitting TV. We have a distribution for television broadcast in the fall.
Incredible.
So as soon as it comes out of theater, it's gonna.
So you released it theatrically with the help of like Vince Guzzo or whatever, who's been on the podcast a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and the reception's well. I'm assuming it's going well. I mean,
It's going well. It's obviously with fucking this pandemic, everything is.
and it's local. It's a local film, like more or less. Like it's
Yeah.
shot in Italy, but it's also
yeah.
shot here in Montreal.
It has a lot to do with Montreal and the evolution of the textile industry here in Montreal. But we also went to Naples. We went to Florence, Empoli, all these different places to film. So it's got a nice contrast. It's not like. You're not gonna get bored of it, I don't think.
No, at all. You guys haven't seen it, but it's beautifully shot. Like
I
the whole thing
actually,
is, like,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to have this thing that I'm still not ready to go to a movie theater. I don't know why.
Yeah, a
Well,
lot of
there's a lot of those people.
Yeah.
a lot of people are like that.
Oh,
yeah.
no,
But I can tell you,
I'm in a group of those people now.
Yeah, you
yeah,
are.
you're
But
absolutely.
I can tell you for a fact that Guzzo is taking care of his cinemas.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes.
nice.
It's a fact.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
They have this whole like Ghostbuster machine that like sprays.
Yeah, they
things and,
fumigate the shit out
For
of
real?
the
Yeah.
yeah.
Does anything cool happen when they cross the streams?
Yeah.
I saw the guy leaving Tendenza. The guy was walking in. He had like this fucking like school bag on. He was like, "Great, on y va," and he
Oh
starts
my-
fucking like, yeah.
Everywhere.
I'm like, oh, it was just me and my girlfriend in there, but hey,
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
you doing, you know?
They're just doing those two
It
seats
was,
and
a
they're getting out.
Yeah.
it was a matinee. That's why. It was
yeah.
When everyone's working, I'm just at the movies.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean,
what
at
time
least
is matinee?
in the afternoon, from 1 to 5. I'm assuming, right? 1 to 5.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
to 5
The
is
afternoon
matinee.
is a
Daytime
matinee?
movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would have
Well,
thought? Some people wake up at that
Before
time for
7,
breakfast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before
Oh.
7, I think is considered matinee.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems.
What was
like a
the
very
runtime
loose,
on it?
The runtime on Tendenza,
Yeah.
it's set an hour, but it's definitely longer.
It's 75 minutes.
75 minutes. So they're lying on mine.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, we're not doing in time, but
Yeah, no, but thank you.
that was just for you.
Yeah, I definitely looked at the runtime.
You did.
But is it longer than what people will see on TV?
Yeah, so
So that's cool.
it was destined to be a 47 minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 hour
For TV,
television
yeah.
with all the commercials and all that. It's 47 minutes.
Okay.
And we had a lot of extra stuff. So I always put together a cut for festivals and stuff like that.
Cool, like a director's cut.
A director's cut.
Amazing.
But I get at least a 60-minute into the festivals and all that, and it got really good reviews. We won a few awards in some of these festivals, some of these award shows, even in the States and all that. And then when it got picked up, we had to tag on an extra 15 minutes to it.
Amazing.
So
you had to re-edit it more or
I
less.
had to. It
Okay.
was like
Is it hard to do that? Is it hard to
to go back.
to
Like,
chop?
once you have your final, like, is it hard to go back and?
kind of because the story's told, right? Like
Right.
you've gone through that entire process. But the thing is that you're not gonna have people going to the cinema just for a 60-minute,
Right.
So you gotta respect at least the 75-minute rule kind of thing for theatrical release.
True.
So and it's one of those things where it's like I'm like, yeah, but it's only 60 minutes. Yeah, but it's gonna be 75. Don't worry, but 15 minutes. What's it gonna? Anyway, send it to me by tomorrow, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's being released Friday.
Just add an extra 15 minutes by tomorrow.
Yeah, like how did this conversation degenerate like this?
I have a question to ask you about the so now that obviously films when they're released in theatrically, like, it's all digital, right? There's no more film reels or whatever.
No.
So how does that work? Like, do you know how it works for them to like have your film up on a projector? Like, is it a computer? Like, what is it?
It's all digital.
So they just like upload it onto a computer.
You send them over a DCP file, and that's it, and they take care of the rest.
I never thought I would like,
Really?
because when I still worked, when I worked there at Cinema Guzzo, actually, it was still the film reels.
Yeah.
So-
You know what? When I was 15, I worked at a Cinema Guzzo for like 2 months.
Yeah, I worked for like 6 months at work.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I got the fuck out because I was just watching movies. I was like,
and there was one time.
They would find me in the hall, just leaning on the wall, watching a movie, and I'm like, I can't do this job. I just want to watch a movie. I can't do this shit,
And there was one time for me, I was when Rush Hour. I worked there the summer Rush Hour 3 was released. Okay,
Wow.
and the film spool like broke, so I had to turn it myself. You know how long that is for an hour and a half.
Shit.
You had to
So,
turn
like,
to
baby
maybe
spool. Like,
that's
I had to like make the film run, and I couldn't go too fast. If I went too fast, it would go fast on the
Yeah.
screen. Like you
So you had to like DJ the movie.
pretty much.
That's a
They're
lot.
like, hey, Ja, go upstairs. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I
Yeah,
was watching Rush Hour.
Did-
And you had
it
to
work?
turn it yourself.
Yeah,
Did it work out?
no, not turn it. It was like this, Tom. I was like churning butter. The spool is huge, dude.
Yeah, it's a fucking huge thing.
It's the size of this table.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
not a half the size.
and like you're fucking cutting when they had the like the trailers and stuff.
Yeah,
they're
you have
like
to
cutting the film, and you're like literally gluing
it back on.
the trailers on.
Wow.
It was a absolutely mind-blowing fucking procedure to do film.
Actually, not. They should receive film reels.
Wow.
They're like boxes.
And now you could just drop it off on
Now
a USB
you
stick.
literally, hard drive, USB. If you have good internet, you just upload it, and
Wow.
it's like here it is.
That's nuts. Also, congrats to both of us because we're both award winners.
Wow.
Yes.
We
Snob Media
and Rebellion Films won an award together
That for the
CLTV commercial.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can
With
I
the
tell
mail.
you? Can I tell you how great that thing was? Just seeing Emil, like he's not even watching it. He's just listening to the World Cup on his phone. It's like so super Italian.
Yeah.
Come,
Yeah. He's great. He's so natural.
Yeah, he's great.
Fucking guy. It's hilarious.
He's a great asshole.
It's because he has so much anger built up in.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he's like the Lebanese Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
But no, we that was super awesome. We won against like big names,
Yeah.
which I don't get. I really don't understand what happened. It was definitely a mistake in the system.
Tell us who we beat again.
Like James Corden and like CNN and stuff.
Well, no,
like,
those are the guys that won the like big
The bigger-
prizes.
okay, so,
these are
like, who are we-
like Paul McCartney,
Yeah.
Carpool. Like, how
Yeah.
to fucking compete with that?
Oh, we can.
You know,
I mean, we can.
We
like
can.
just
Yeah.
think of the budgets these guys have. You know, and
We had none.
we're in fucking
Yeah.
Central Leonardo da Vinci with
Yeah.
Wow.
With bad lighting.
Oh, yeah.
with bad lighting. Yeah.
Bad lighting, filming it in the late
Don't
afternoon.
do it at the end of the day when the sun is setting.
That's okay.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. No, I'm telling you. And what does he do? He doesn't. The fucking sunset
Just to piss you off.
fucked up all my
No,
lighting.
it's nice. So you got golden hour glow on everybody.
Golden hour.
It was like
Purple. The sky went from purple to black in like 2 minutes.
It was like winter. It was like February.
Yeah, it was February. It got dark instantly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's and you know who was actually really great in that? You know how to really buy a movie ticket.
Hey,
It's,
man,
it's,
or
it's,
a
a,
show
it's a show ticket, but
Whatever.
it's
I was really playing the part though, actually, because this guy has a life. You know, he's not just there getting a ticket.
What was the backstory to that guy?
Tried cutting you out so badly.
fine.
When I was editing, I was like, I gotta get this guy out of here.
Yeah, but he must have had a backstory. You must have went into that thought process, Steve, and been like, "Oh, this guy's a backstory. He's
Yeah,
like
he-
divorced or getting like trying to get pussy or something."
He owed. He owed 50 G's to Gino Scarpetti, and he was doing
Oh, wow.
really his best as he can to make it.
Who's Scarpetti again?
This is a neighborhood, honcho. He hangs around a lot with Angelo Caristea,
Why is that funny?
Frank Di Nuno.
Oh, Frank Di Nuno.
All those kind
Those
of
guys,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, and so basically, he's an honest guy, but he got involved in some things, and next thing you know,
Is there
he has until the end of the week, by the way.
is there a gag reel?
Oh, there definitely is a guy.
Yeah.
And most of the problem was me in that shoot.
Yeah,
because
he
I
just
couldn't-
kept
I couldn't
laughing.
look at Emil in
Yeah,
the face.
yeah.
He just kept laughing.
Yeah.
Is there one? Did you lose your pants again?
Oh my god. Oh, it was beautiful.
Steve, did you
My
enjoy
pants
working with
were
Steve?
on.
Did you enjoy
I
working with
wanted
Steve?
to murder him.
Yeah.
I didn't do
But
anything.
that could have
this
also
time.
been the madness of the entire 24 hours you were awake.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't too smart to try to do that all in 24 hours.
Wait, what do you mean? The deadline was like the day after.
No,
when we filmed the short that Steve was in,
We had done a short,
we filmed it in
yeah,
24
yeah.
hours, and
We were fried by the end. It was really
We were
bad.
hysterical.
Yeah.
yeah,
we
it
were,
was-
we were quoting Scorsese movies and laughing uncontrollably.
And there was like fake blood on the floor.
yeah, fake blood.
Get the bleed Steve out a bit.
So Tendenza's in theaters right now,
Yeah.
and please go support this film. It's a great documentary about the Italian Canadian textile industry.
Actually, I wanted to
Sal,
ask.
sorry, give me a goddamn second.
Well, you know what?
Sal Parasuco's in it. Carmine
Lauro.
is in it. It's a great story, beautifully shot. And oh my god, I need to mention the score because Mike Franceschini's score in the movie is like I was like, this guy had like he had like an orchestra, but you're like, no, it was all done like digitally. I was
Well, Mike, he's played the piano since he was like a little kid, so he's just able to do all kinds of crazy stuff.
incredible score. My girlfriend was like, "That's an amazing score. I would like buy that soundtrack." So
Yeah.
release it on vinyl,
Wow.
maybe,
Yeah,
something.
just don't tell him. I'm just gonna release it and
Yeah,
make
just
money on
release
it.
it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay him any
Yeah.
royalties.
But a great film. And again, you're trying to go to Italy within the next month or so to shoot the next 2 films.
Yeah, we were in the middle of filming another 2 documentaries, and then this fucking pandemic hit. And
so you're hoping for the best for the next few months.
I'm hoping. Every time I turn on the news and I see all these fucking Italians on the beach for Ferragosto, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, you know, the 500 cases today and 600 tomorrow, and I'm like, motherfuckers, stay home.
Stay home so I can come shoot this fucking
I gotta
movie.
get paid.
I got 3 kids.
I got 3 kids. You gotta go fucking drink your beer on the fucking beach.
That's amazing.
But Steve had a question, and Steve, one of Steve's important questions he's gonna ask right now.
Well, yeah, it's actually.
Wait, do you have that the jingle?
Oh no, I don't have the jingle yet. I'll play this in the meantime to replace the jingle.
So this is Steve's question.
The devil is not welcome here.
It's all yours, Steve.
I want to bring it back to a bit actually when you did your other work. In relation to this, doing Tendenza, the last time you worked in Italy, you basically got extorted for your film budget. Did that happen again?
No, this time I took a real Napolitan with me.
Oh, okay.
So we did the extorting. Yeah.
If you see this guy in the movie, he's like, no, you can't fuck with him.
Best. I've been to Italy a million times. I've been to Naples, but I've never experienced Naples like I experienced with this guy. This guy was fantastic.
Okay. Could you tell us more about that?
Oh my! First of all, if you've ever met, if you go watch the doc, you'll see the guy's a character, right?
Yeah.
Like he like sings when he speaks Italian, you know, like he's got that
twang,
and he's got charisma, you know, and he's quick. He's quick,
and he's
quick on his
sharply
feet.
dressed.
Yeah,
all
my
the
God.
time.
And, we're there, and he's just like, he tells us all these different things. And he's like, I remember we stopped, and he's like, listen, I got to go buy, we're in the middle of shooting. He's like, I got to go buy a gold necklace for a baptism, because when we're done here, you know, once we finish our last day of shoot, I got a baptism to go to. And I'm like, yeah, sure, you know. So we go to Quartiere Spagnolo, you know, it's very, you know, like, you know, you gotta be, there's no tourism there, you know, like, it's very, so we go there, and he's like, park the car, and he was, for the first time I saw him nervous, you know, he's like, I guess, fuck, this is not a good parking, you know, I'm like,
and he doesn't look like that type of person.
No.
Like at all.
He would literally tell me, he goes, you know, when we'd be finished filming, you know, we would go, okay, let's go grab a bite to eat. He goes, I go, fuck, there's never any parking. It's almost like the street, you know. I'm like, there's no fucking parking here. He goes, what are you talking about? He goes, look at this beautiful parking. He just like triple parks, no hazards, gets out of the car. I go, you can't leave the car like this. He goes, this is beautiful. He goes, and he would park it like next to an old car. He goes, this car hasn't moved since 1975. He goes, what the fuck are you talking about? Let's go eat. But this time he was nervous. I was like, you know, he kept looking back. He goes, I shouldn't have left it there. I go, hey, where the fuck are you taking us? You know, like, we got cameras in the car.
Yeah, no kidding.
This guy's worried about his car getting stolen, you know. And so we walk into this place, which looked like a disco. It's like marble everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is this place? I go, where are you taking us? He goes, it's a jewelry store. I go, this is a jewelry store. There's lineups outside. I go, this looks like a bar, you know. It was like run by like the fucking mob or something, and like they were giving gold away. Like, I don't know, they were probably just fucking cleaning their money at this point, you know. And I'm like, I
would have bought a couple of chains,
serious
honestly.
like chains, like AK-47 fucking diamond plated chains and shit. I'm like, who buys this, you know? So. Yeah, so anyways, you know, then on our way out, you know, we had this, there was like a guy like begging for money, you know, like, so I'm like, fuck, and they really get you, you know, like, please, and like, they're, you know, they're Napolitan, they get all passionate about it, you know, and I'm like, fuck, I can give this guy €1 or something. He goes, don't you fucking dare give this guy money. He goes, this guy's got 3 other guys waiting for you to reach for your wallet. He's going to club you over the head. They're going to take everything you got.
God.
He goes, get in the fucking car. He goes, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm like, all right, no, I'm good.
So for those listening, do not go to the Quartiere Spagnolo.
So basically you were in your own episode of Gomorrah.
Yes, it's exactly that. It's pretty much...
Wow. I have to buy a chain for baptism.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. That's pretty intense, actually.
Yeah. It's fucking, yeah. It's
Naples
is an experience.
You had a good time filming.
Yeah,
though.
but you know what? They really cleaned it up. From when I used to go when I was younger, it used to be like, forget it. You couldn't, if you weren't with somebody from the area, you're getting mugged. You're getting fucking. They're leaving you with nothing. You know. But now it's like it's much more clean. Like people are not just going to go to Capri. People are gonna like stay around, and it's a beautiful city. Food is amazing.
Yeah, you got some solid pizza.
Oh yeah, fucking pizzas.
I'm sure you ate like an animal.
Oh, like a champion, you know.
Oh, I think.
I'll be right back. The pizza's arrived.
Yeah, we ordered.
You see that?
Oh, wow, that was actually fucking perfect timing.
That was really fun.
That was really great. So you, since he's gone and he can't talk to you about movies, and you're telling me you were in Italy, let's talk about food.
Yeah, let's talk about food.
Let's talk about food over there. First of all, where did you stay exactly? Like what
we
city
stayed in
was it?
Napoli Centro.
Oh yeah,
we were in the heart of it. Yeah, we were in an apartment, like the
thick of it all.
Yeah.
Was it like an intense kind of situation when you had to like walk around? Did you? Was it like were there places that you were like, okay, we probably shouldn't go down like this street?
Yeah, you definitely feel that, but it's also, like, it has the reputation, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're going there, and it's a place that's been built up by generations of people, just like, But the thing is, it's a beautiful city.
Yeah,
like,
for
it's
sure.
gorgeous, and the people are like, they're very warm. First of all, they look. At first glance, they look hard. Like they look like they're hardened. It's a hard place to live. So it's like you could tell, like it almost shows on their faces that it's a hard place to live.
Yeah.
But then it's like you could see that they got good hearts. And they're like they're very warm, very
They're very passionate. People.
Very passionate. Yeah, very passionate. And all in all, we had a great experience. But yes, there's definitely, like you see in Gomorrah.
Yeah.
It's taken from real life. It's taken from real life,
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
That's you see, did you ever go, by the way, to Naples? Have you been?
I've never been.
You never been
to Italy?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Fuck.
you want to go together and we get mugged?
Let's go.
Huh?
Yeah.
We showed him what's what.
We'll go to
Yeah.
Anthony. He'll show us.
Oh, you gotta get his Carmen's number.
Get ourselves a nice
you gotta
fucking
go with
beating.
Carmen. You can't go with me. I'll get you guys killed. This is the jewelry place. I swear. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, you
Oh, amazing.
Steve? All right, Steve's gone. All right, let's keep going, guys. Keep going.
Yeah, Steve. You don't even have to. Just Steve, you're gonna lose him in like Belarus or something. I found a great price to Albania.
Great train ride.
Yeah.
It's not close at all.
What?
It's enough, Steve. We don't need that. It can't be worse than getting sick during a pandemic, honestly.
No.
So
if you guys must know, the whole time we were off Snobcast is because yours truly was like probably dying.
the snob,
the originator,
big snob.
I don't know what happened, guys. I got tested for COVID twice, both times negative, bro.
Did you? Both times? Did you get like face fucked with the rod?
Yeah. So I'll tell you about the first time I got face fucked with the rod.
Okay.
The nurse decided to count upwards and not down. So she put it in my nose. She goes, "Okay, are you like susceptible to like nosebleeds, whatever?" I'm like, "No." I'm like,
not unless you stick a fucking rod in my nose.
I've never had nosebleeds, whatever. She goes, "Okay." And I'm asking, "You have deviated septum?" I'm like, "No, just put the thing in my fucking nose."
But deviated
but she put it in my nose, and she goes, 1, 2, 3. I'm like,
Who
where
the
are you counting?
Fuck does that?
Are you counting to 10, 5, 30? Do a fucking countdown, bitch. You don't watch the fucking like. Do not watch the fucking like.
Yeah, you need an end
Dick
game.
Clark countdown.
Yeah.
You need to know a number. You can't.
She was gonna do it like they do on TV or on radio. You get the 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah. You have COVID.
But no, so no COVID twice, and then I had an issue. Like I had an ear infection, I had a throat infection, but then there was no strep, there was no tonsillitis, there was no mono.
So you're just fucked.
So I'm just fucked. My tonsils are still swollen, and then I spoke to Sarracco about it, and he was like, "Oh, I had something similar to that, but you're convinced you had COVID." Though.
I'm convinced I had.
But did you get tested?
But this is at the beginning of the year.
No, this was in fucking November. I got sick in
2019.
November.
Before it became like an in thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had all the symptoms. I had fever for like 2 weeks. The doctor just kept giving me antibiotics, which did nothing.
How many days, by
I
the
developed a bronchitis.
Okay.
And the bronchitis was like heading into a fucking pneumonia. I was on like 3 different pumps.
Are you asthmatic?
No.
Oh, okay.
And, but the thing is, man, it was like, I never had, like, it was like, you take that deep breath,
You're
but
dead.
you don't get the satisfaction of that deep breath,
Oh,
and
fuck.
then you start panicking, right?
Yeah.
and they didn't know what it was. And then it started getting better like in December, and then it's like it came back, and like I was back to like I was worse than before into January. It took me a good 2 to 3 months to recover from it.
Wow.
How many days of antibiotics did you take? Like, how many rounds?
The first one was like
10 days?
10 days, and then after they gave me like fucking, I don't know, like fucking a month's worth of...
I know, they gave me like 20 days of antibiotics,
Yeah,
and but then when I went back the last time, before everything's been okay, touch wood, besides my tonsils still being swollen, there's no pain, but... they were like, yeah, we can't give you antibiotics anymore because like your body's gonna like it's gonna die.
That's it.
So they like, here's this prescription for cortisone if you need it for pain.
Nah, don't take it.
But no, I don't have no pain, so I'm okay. So
No.
but then the whole thing is now, so I'm waiting for the ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Yeah, I went to see one of those. I went to get sinus X-rays. I did the whole thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Nothing. They're like, I don't know. It must be a viral. Like they didn't know. They chalked it up as
COVID-20.
Yeah, they chalked it up as the flu. Like you have a really bad case of the flu.
I couldn't swallow my own saliva. That's how I was like dying. I was like, oh, this is painful. But then I went to the ear, nose, and throat, and they're on vacation, right? So they called me back last week. And they go, yeah, you want an appointment? I'm like, yeah, ear, nose, and throat. What's the problem? Like this, my throat. We don't do throat.
Ear, nose, and throat. So you just.
So I said, what are you doing?
Ear, nose.
They're like, oh, we just do ears and nose. I'm like,
what about the throat?
But my issue is my throat.
He's not an expert on that.
I guess
they're all
he
connected.
didn't graduate.
Yeah.
You didn't make it there. You didn't get that certificate.
So I waited 3 weeks.
Hey, those were the credits that he was missing to get it.
I waited 3 weeks to get the fucking doctor to call me. No. Oh, then it's like, no, we don't do throat. So I'm like,
that's so fucking
stupid.
Nah,
in the meantime, my girlfriend's telling me, oh, you're snoring like an animal, which I never snored before.
Imagine.
Yeah, I was snoring too. I was fucking... So I'm telling you, I don't know what to... If it wasn't COVID, I'm fucking terrified.
Of what COVID is.
Of what COVID is. Terrified.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I remember having to stop the car because I couldn't catch my breath. Like, I'm like, what the fuck's happening to me? And I had the pumps and everything. Like, I ran into one of the pharmacies next to my house on the way home one day, and I'm just like, give me whatever the fuck I was taking before. I'm like, it didn't go away. I need more pumps. Like, I'm fucking...
Wow. It's just a weird thing to be sick during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, it's like everyone's like, no.
No,
you're sick.
There was a day that I had a scare with it that I kept taking my temperature, but it was that first week of the pandemic when everybody was baking bread. Yeah. So I had been baking. My oven was on all day. I was making all kinds of different bread. So I was just hot. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, it's at 38 degrees. What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking die. Mom's like, just go outside. And then imagine it makes you neurotic. About that, and I could just imagine how.
Did you have fever, Anthony?
I had fever for
I had
2 weeks.
I had nothing.
Straight.
It was literally just an ear infection and a throat something.
No.
You should go get an antibody test.
I would love to do that.
What does that do?
I'm so curious to know.
It's the same thing. It tells you if you had it and if you have the antibodies against it.
If you had what?
If you had COVID.
They could check
we clearly don't have... Oh, if you had COVID.
If you had it, yeah.
Where do you go get this test? I'm dying to do this test.
I think they just... You call the COVID number and you tell them, like, look, tell them your situation and be like, I'd like to go get tested to see if I have the antibodies. You know, like...
We should go together as a couple.
There's a COVID test. I mean, COVID number, I mean.
Well, yeah.
811, no?
What?
Is it 811?
No, that's the nurses there, isn't that?
Oh, so there's another COVID number.
Yeah,
1-800 COVID.
No, just
Google. Will,
just Google COVID number Quebec. They'll give you the there's like
I'm very curious.
We should go together, though. Honestly,
no,
I'll go. Or I'm pretty sure. Also, when I traveled to New Orleans in February, me and my friend and I both got sick, and I'm convinced that we definitely caught something very intensely for like 4 days.
When did you go?
In February, right before. Yeah. And then Louisiana ended up being like the hot spot of like before Florida, and ended up being the whole thing. So.
Fuck. Yeah, and it's still I don't know. I still feel effect. Like I still get winded. I still feel. Move your chair.
Gonna move away from you a little bit.
I'm gonna put my mask back on here.
No, but no, definitely. Like, even I guess ask your family doctors. Go check to see if you can get an antibody test.
My family doctor's good for nothing.
I don't have a family doctor.
I called him during when I had my thing. He goes, "Oh, let's do it over Zoom." I'm like, "How can you look at my throat, bro? I can't even swallow."
Imagine.
Yeah.
Sorry, you want to just wipe your screen a bit? You're fogging it up.
Yeah.
Like,
so I don't know. It's a weird time to be sick, and I don't even know. And now, even when you take Ubers, wherever you have to have a mask on, right?
Yeah. But anything. I think
anywhere,
of public transport.
But I wonder if Steve puts a mask on when he has to sit in the front seat of the Uber.
Oh, no.
No, seriously, Steve.
I've seen you do that, actually. I remember when the couple of times that we've gone out, we've taken Ubers, you're always like, okay, Steve, you're going to go sit in the front. Yeah, I'm going to go sit in the front. And you always, and it's always when it's the most type of ethnic person.
No, first of all, you guys send me to the front because so that I talk to the
Because
the
you're good
driver.
schmoozer.
Yeah.
But you get into good convo with him.
I know, but sometimes it's just like, I just want to sit, but it's like, like.
But think of it, you rather sit in the front with your legs spread apart, with your your balls are there, and then in the back you're all squashed.
Yeah, you don't want
to. Like Joe and Kaylee's wedding when we had to sit in the back like
us three in the back of a Tercel. Yeah. You know what I mean? In suits, juices being held in place.
That was something, that fucking taxi ride.
But you are notorious. I've seen you because you're also the friend of the group that lives further away than everyone else. So you always end up taking Uber by yourself. So like you always end up sitting at 4 a.m. in the front.
You get that extra 20 minutes with him. With Mehmet Mohinder.
But
why? It's fucking weird, dude.
Well, here's the thing, though. Okay, first of all, an Uber isn't a taxi. Like this is just like some.
What is it?
So it's like. I'm not gonna treat him like a fucking peasant. That
taxi drivers are peasants.
No,
the PC. That's the sound of the PC police.
Taxi drivers have an etiquette. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Uber, there's no fucking rules. So it's like
exactly.
I don't want to be like, oh well, you know what? I choose not to talk to you. That's a bit fucking rude.
No. Some of the Ubers are ballers, though.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, like some of them are ballers.
Yeah.
I got into one the other day. Was a fucking Tesla.
Oh yeah.
And I never sat in a Tesla before, and I was sitting in it, and I literally had to drive from my house to Jean Talon, all right, to my sister's condo. And I'm looking up, I'm like, wow, I wish the ride was longer, honestly.
I had gotten picked up at a garage by an Uber, and this Haitian guy just came out, decked out, beautiful suit. He came and he opened my door. I thought I ordered a limo by accident. He opens the door and I get in and he's like, he goes, I have a couple of newspapers of today, different languages, whatever you want. He goes, and I'm there and I'm like,
that's fucking hardcore.
I'm like, I can't wait to. He goes, is there a specific type of music you want to listen to? I'm like, well, it's fucking 4.5 minute ride. Like,
where were you going?
I had dropped off my car at the garage and I was going to work.
So you kind of wished also that time
it was longer.
It was a longer ride.
Yeah, because the guy was driving a Dodge Caliber. Shout out to Dodge. He was driving a Dodge Caliber and he had the refrigerated glove box. So he goes, would you like some hot coffee? He had like a pump thermos of hot coffee. He had the milk.
Guy?
Yeah, of course. He had the milk inside. He goes, you want it here? He goes, here, take a bottle of water to bring to work. He goes, you need anything? You want me to stop off?
This guy needs to be fucking.
I was like,
driving celebrities.
If they would all be like you, forget it.
Then you wonder why I sit in the
but it would have been weird because he would have fucked up his whole ordeal of all the coffee and all that shit.
He wouldn't have been able to open the glove box. He would have been hitting
burned
your
balls.
Pardon my mouth.
Well, look, I mean, I've had some good conversation in Uber.
How great of a conversation can you have at 4 a.m. when you're hammered?
No, he does. He for sure does.
He thinks he's having a good conversation, but he's really like, he's like, oh, how are you, sir?
Isn't this a fine evening?
Isn't this a fine evening? Real life.
There was one that we took in Boston. I remember there was an Uber that we had taken in Boston. There were 2 specific Ubers that I remember. One of them was I was sitting in the front with this guy that kept pointing out all the undercover cop cars.
Yes.
Like it was just like these guys fuckers. These guys fuckers. He was just pointing them all out on the highway, and there was another one that he was sitting in the front of. I think we got a minivan. Remember we had gotten into a minivan.
Was this on the way to Boston?
Yeah, I think it was something. There was a minivan and he had like colors inside. It was like a club in a car. He had like crazy lights and he was like, what kind of music you want to listen to? And Steve said, we're gonna have fucking crazy music. Him and the guy were like hitting it off with the music. Me and him were and Andrew were in the back like just fucking completely like, what the fuck is going on right now?
We drop acid. What the fuck is happening?
No, I felt like it felt like you were in American Graffiti, but like in the car, like it was nuts.
Look, Ubers are more informal, so you have to take that into account.
Well, it's also because look, I feel like the Uber drivers are not the same as taxi drivers because taxi drivers don't know how to drive.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
You guys are just shitting all over taxi drivers.
But it's true, they don't. Every time I've gotten cut off, it's always like by some sort of ride-sharing thing, it's always been a taxi. It's never been an Uber. Like
I mean, that's kind of true there.
yeah.
Not that I'm shitting on taxi drivers.
Oh,
No.
but yeah.
I've also never taken a taxi.
Oh, fuck.
It's not bad.
Well,
It's not bad.
What the fuck is that?
I've taken
I've never taken a taxi. I've only always taken
See,
Uber.
a taxi's formal. I could understand that.
Yeah.
An Uber is more relaxed.
Yeah. An Uber
It-
feels like you're
The
welcome.
money's already exchanged.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah,
It's
the
done.
money's done. I know who you are. We're being tracked by a satellite.
No.
It's all good.
You can't chop me up in the
I
wood.
feel safe falling asleep in an Uber. I don't feel safe falling asleep in a taxi. I don't know what's gonna happen.
No,
Not like that. I'm gonna get robbed, but like I don't know where I'm gonna end up, or I don't know if I'm gonna get robbed. You know?
But it's a weird thing too. What do you do in a situation where, like, the other night, so it's like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm ordering McD's, all right, from like Uber Eats. And I really had a nugget craving because I had been drinking a bit, you know. So I gotta.
You don't get a nugget craving if you've been drinking a bit.
No.
You're drinking a lot, and you smoke some fucking hash.
No. I didn't smoke that night, but I had been drinking. But
you don't get a McNugget craving if you've been drinking a bit.
Yeah.
so here's the thing. So I ordered the nuggets.
So I ordered 500 nuggets.
That would probably kill you.
So here's what happened. I end up. I have my girlfriend's drunk. I'm asking her. I'm like, hey, is 20 pieces too much? Like, are we being realistic? And she goes, you know what? You should get 10. So I'm like, okay, we'll get 10. So I got 10, and she got crepes. All right.
Crepes.
Yeah.
They sell crepes.
The pancakes.
Pancakes.
McDonald's pancakes.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. Pancakes are crepes.
That's part of the
Hot
all-day
cakes.
breakfast, by the way.
Oh yeah.
All day
Yeah.
breakfast.
I just
yeah.
had that this morning. Yeah,
Shit.
I fucking ate a whole
I haven't
bunch
had
of-
McDonald's pancakes in quite a while.
Well, they're delicious.
I've
apparently.
never
They
had
are.
them.
So wow.
No, they're
very
When
good.
I go for
Yeah.
breakfast, it's always the sausage
Sausage
McMuffin.
McMuffin.
It's the
Well, yeah.
22 hash browns.
20
You know what they took out again? The fucking
Breakfast
McWrap.
burrito? Oh,
Those
the McWrap.
fucking
But
bastards.
it's
McCrab.
It's COVID. It's COVID. I mean.
It's Movid.
Movid.
It's Movid.
So listen, I get the nuggets. I get 10, and I get the
Moronavirus. That could be the name of the episode.
Moronavirus.
Moronavirus.
I get.
Fuck you coughing over here. I gotta sit next to this fucking guy. Why are you coughing?
Yeah,
next
it
to
was
me?
strategic.
You had it.
Hey, Ant, when
Put a fucking mask on.
Hey, Ant, go sit next to Steve.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
got 3 kids and a wife.
Yeah. Fucking particles everywhere. So finish your fucking nugget story. I am fucking gonna go get tested after this shit.
Oh, and you're in Montreal North, the most infested.
Yeah,
fucking-
thanks. Yeah, that's great.
But so I get the driver that's coming to get my food, right? Whatever his name was, but it said the car was a black Honda Civic. Now, when the car turns the corner, when it says 0 minutes away, it's a red Toyota Tercel. But the guy gets out, brings me my food. I look in the bag to make sure that it's the right fucking order, and it's the right order. But I didn't know what to do in that situation. That the car was the different car than was written in the fucking description.
Maybe he took his friend's car. Maybe.
Well,
So in
I
that-
have a question.
So
You're
Uber
definitely
reached
stoned.
out. Uber reached out to me and was like, "Hey, did this guy come in a different car?"
No.
They asked you?
They sent me an email.
Oh wow, that's
So I said yes. Now I might be dead.
Wow, he has your address
That's
Wait,
my address.
here's
and
my
your order.
Here's my
But-
question.
but
it
the
was,
fu-
it
but
was
the
a
food was-
Tercel?
There's the on the description was a
No,
black
the one
Honda
that came.
Civic,
The one that came.
a red Toyota Tercel.
Okay, well, here's what I think happened. If I'm not wrong, I think Uber cars can only be up to
Are you being
7
serious?
years. Yeah, I am being
Yeah.
serious. I think they can only be up to 7
7
years,
years old.
Yeah.
yes.
So he doesn't have this new Honda
Yeah.
Civic. He had his Tercel. He just said he had
He had
this.
an old fucking
and he-
car.
yeah.
Wow.
That's what I think of what it was.
Yeah.
So, but then, anyways, I look my they're like, "Was your order okay?" I was like, "Yeah, my order was fine."
He goes,
You know,
"Yeah, you
like,
just
he just
Jizzed in it like usual.
yeah, it was creamy. It was creamier than usual.
Extra mayo.
you know.
Yeah.
A little
I'm
nugget
just-
carbonara.
Just saying, be careful. But I mean, the guy was
so
How are your hotcakes, honey? They stick to the top of my mouth.
a little
A little bit of the pre, you know.
But I think it's that time of the show where we have to bring it back
no.
for our friends here.
Speaking about Ubers,
Speaking about Ubers and ethnic drivers, but Steve, honestly, get rid of the fucking front seat driver thing. Sit in the back.
Yeah,
bro.
it's creepy.
I don't know if they'll make you do it now. Personally, have you taken Uber recently?
I haven't. Well, no, I know I can't. You know, I was just doing it out of respect.
So I guess
you
we
know?
can't take an Uber. All of us.
you know what
together.
you should do. You know what you should do. Next time you do, you should be like, okay, listen. I saw this movie yesterday. I'm still riding. Like I feel it. Like just pop the trunk and drive really violently. Make it feel like you stole me.
Yeah.
Okay, monsieur.
Here we go, Steve. You ready?
But now
for
it's time. It's that time of the week.
The Hype Man's Ethnic Song of the Week.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And you're in for a real treat here. Right?
Oh, are we? It's been a long time.
It's been a while. Okay.
We got really ethnic.
Anything new that came out ethnically, Steve? Or?
Oh, ethnically, there's always something new. In
Yeah. A couple of new regimes.
Nice. Some battles.
Yeah.
This one special.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dedicating it to all our Lebanese friends, all our Lebanese fans.
Beirut.
Hashtag Beirut, etc.
Donate. Not in Lebanese money. No, seriously, it's like a thing.
Really?
Yeah, because their money, like
their currency is worth nothing.
Their currency is
now,
worth nothing now. So if you donate in like American or Canadian
but
or
I feel
Euro.
like they always never use really Lebanese money. In Lebanon.
But still,
it seems like a very
just
Lebanese
don't donate
thing to
it in Lebanese currency. Donate it in like
Okay,
another
well,
currency
all
that's
right.
worth a bit more.
Okay, thanks.
Just FYI, it's a public service announcement.
Well, I tend to work in Canadian. Thanks for
no
letting me
problem,
know that.
Steve.
So back to the song.
No, our currencies don't worth anything either.
Didn't want you to drop all your rupees on that one.
Rupees. That reminds me of Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, also Legend of Zelda.
Oh yes, there you go.
Rupees.
Look at that.
Is it set in India?
No,
Go figure. I guess they're just
it's
like
a movie that they made about Robin Williams' daughter.
So this is a new artist we got featured here.
Really?
Pascal Machalani. The song is Ya Mdag Dag.
What the fuck was the name of the song again? Because you did got.
Well, it's because there's two difficult continents next to each other. But that's how I heard her
Consonants
say
or continents?
And
Continents.
didn't know what
That's
to
like
make
the-
of this whole situation that just happened, right? And was like covering the mic and just like getting ready to leave. Guys, I parked really far. I think I'm gonna go.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
it. Okay, first
These people
of all,
are going through a fucking crisis and you're fucking around like this? You fucking dumb motherfucker. I gotta come on this show to fucking set you straight?
Do
What's
it.
the matter
This
with you?
is an intervention.
I'm straight off the streets from Naples, bro. I've been quarantined, man. Slap you around a bit. What are you doing?
I've been fucking infected. All right.
I seen things.
What's this song about, by the way?
Well, that's actually an interesting question because
Is it?
I tried to look up the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I only found one page that had them, except it was written all in Arabic. So
So you can't read it.
I couldn't read that at all.
You should send it over to him.
I
Is it in Lebanese?
Yeah.
Well, it's in Arabic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
no,
I'm
but
sorry. I totally just.
But it was
fucked
written.
that
It
one
was
up.
written in like Arabic script.
Yeah.
Like the
Anyway, so
actual
according to
you know?
yourself,
So according to myself, look, let's call it what it is. First of all, I'm looking at the album. It's called 2015, I think.
released in 2020.
Yeah, and I know from what I've understood from Wikipedia that she's kind of a big deal. One of the things they mention in our article is she's she's like part of the biggest record label in the Middle East. So that's pretty
What's
impressive.
the record label?
So she's not like nobody, right? What was it called? Let me-
No, it's okay. I thought you knew. Just forget it.
No, I'm gonna. It's right there. It's the record label. Oh no.
Okay, forget it.
It was a bit further than that.
She's on Death Row Records, actually.
Yeah, Maghreb Death Row.
Oh,
Just signed by Shug.
she signed to Rotana.
Rotana.
Rotana Records since 2004.
Shug.
Shug signed it.
Oh my. There's never going to be another Death Row Records. I'll tell you that much.
No, there shouldn't.
Well, there should. Well, you're not wrong.
Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Fuck.
But tell me what was more gangster rap than Death Row Records. It was run by criminals.
Yeah.
Like that's the most hardcore I think you could fucking get in a record.
I don't know.
label.
Have you been to Napoli?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the song about?
So
So she signed to the biggest record label.
So I don't know what it's about. However, she seems like a very prominent figure. Like she doesn't take shit.
She a good-looking woman?
She's well, looking from here. I mean, gentlemen. She's looking pretty gold there. She's all pretty good. Sorry, but she's all decked out in gold, so she obviously knows her shit. She learned a few things from fucking from Mr. Lauro there.
Yeah, look at that. Showered in gold.
So personally, I
That's
think
nice.
like all ethnic songs that have probably ever featured on this show, it's about love. And in this case, she seems very prominent. She doesn't take shit from no one. I don't think she should. I think she's just like, oh, this guy, he's talking, but he's all full of shit. Like you hear the chanters in the back, they bring up the chorus there, right? And I think it's like she's answering them like, listen, I'm doing my fucking thing. I'm a fucking boss. And if you don't like it, go find someone who's gonna take your fucking shit. It's not gonna be me, pal. It's not gonna be fucking me.
So once again, the title and the artist, but say the title normally though.
Oh my god, you're right about the letters though. There's a lot
Show
of
me
them.
It's difficult, but that's how I heard her say it in the song. So
All right, okay, do it.
So the artist is, oh my god, what did I do? It's Pascal Machalani, and the song is Ya Dag Dag.
Yeah, I'm that.
There's an M and D.
Available on Spotify.
Oh my god, it's probably signed by Kanye.
Probably sound like Kanye.
Yeah.
Are you a fan, Sarracco?
I love that kind of music. Yeah, sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
We're glad we could bring you in our little ethnic circle here
Yeah,
of all Italians.
I'm glad you decided to do this while
Yeah.
I was on the show.
Yeah, no, definitely the best time ever. Best time ever.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Before we close the show, Tendenza is playing everywhere, all over
the planet.
Do you know?
All over Montreal. Yes.
Do you know where it's gonna be on TV? Like where it's gonna be?
Yeah, on
broadcasted?
TV it's sold for TLN
Okay.
and Mediaset Italia.
Nice.
That's in the fall.
Oh.
That's gonna be in
Do you
the
have a
fall,
date or no? Like October or like?
Not yet, but it's we gotta wait for the theatrical run to finish.
Right.
So it's gonna be around. It's gonna be after October. Yeah.
You'll
Okay,
post
cool.
about it though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna post about it.
You can follow Anthony Sarracco at Rebellion Films. Steve.
Hey, can I just say something? You mentioned TLN. While I was working today, somebody had their TV on,
Mm-hmm.
and they were showing an old Italian version of Zorro, and they were throwing plates at him. I thought that was pretty intense.
Oh, I thought it was that old thing with the mattress guy. Vieni qui,
Yeah.
Zora Zazza. I thought it was that.
Well, that's exactly that. They thought they captured him. These two fucking, I don't know what they were, but they're like, oh, we caught him, and they were throwing
Was
plates
black and
at
white?
him and shit. No, it was in color, but it was
Oh.
73 or something.
73.
Yeah.
No.
Well, TLN. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Well, that's the classic stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You can follow Anthony Sarracco Rebellion Films on Instagram. You can see Tendenza in all cinemas in Montreal. Cinema Guzzo. It's playing now. You should go see it. It's a great fucking documentary.
It's true.
If you have style, you should go see it. Honestly.
Oh,
Oh, that's
throwing on the
But if you're
gauntlet.
afraid of the Rona,
yeah.
stay home, I guess.
Wait, check it out on
Watch it
TLN or
on TLN.
NBSN.
Watch on TV in the fall.
But then we'll just call you cheap because you didn't spend the $10 to go see it. In
Call your
theaters,
service
so.
provider and order it for $20 a month now, chump.
Yeah. Anthony, did you have a good time?
Had a good time, yeah.
Enjoy your walk back to your car.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll see you in the
give you a
morning.
text message when I get there.
No, I'm good.
Actually,
won't
I
answer.
ordered you an Uber. He's
Yeah, yeah.
Just let me know if
Sit
you
in
want
the front.
coffee
I'll
or
sit in the front.
let me
yeah,
know
sit
if you
in
want
the front.
coffee or water.
Yeah.
You can follow Chef Tom at Chef Thomas Di Donato on Instagram, and as well as Hype Man Steve at Palstev. You can follow me, Snob Media, on Snob Media.
That's so original.
Yeah.
And that's episode 222 of Snobcast, and we'll see you sometime soon.